Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again with another video, this time taking a look at another Reincarnated as a slime figure. This time my favorite character from the franchise, Benimaru. I wasn't able to find a name for this subline at all, anywhere online. Everything I looked up pretty much said that it was just banpresto. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if this is a subline, but if it is, let me know. From what I could tell, I think it's just a banpresto statue. But some good product shots on the side. Again, really beautiful packaging for anything associated with this line. They're really nice. Anything associated with this franchise gets really, really, really nice packages. Bottoms are your typical legalese and all that. Your top is just red. You saw that already, but yeah, this was something I picked up at a convention locally. It was $30. I was able to get him and Veldora for under 60 bucks. That was really nice. So of course, since he's my favorite character from the anime and the novels, and Veldora is just needed to finish out the crew, of course I'm going to pick both of them up. Now, let's go ahead and get him out of the box. Take a look at the figure, see how good he stacks up. My lord, he is massive. First off, beautiful figure, gorgeous. The paint jobs are really nice. I think this needs to be more of a yellow and less of a kind of green color, but it doesn't look bad. It's nice. I'm getting a very watermelon-y aesthetic from these three colors laid beside each other. But he looks great though. The golds are really well done. The spots on the clothing are done well. This pegs in kind of a weird way, but it does work. It's a nice glossy black. You don't have a base that says you have one of these boot clips, which works. You know, it's fine. It clips in right here at the ankle and then just holds him in place, and it's fine. He's very heavy. He's a few ounces. He's quite heavy. But he looks good though. I mean, he stands up well. He's not going to tip over anytime soon. Let me get you a close-up on the face for him. That face looks fantastic. I mean, the horns are sculpted well. The hair, while having no paint on it, looks really good. And again, banpresto does the eyes and mouths on these figures wonderfully. He looks fantastic. Looks perfect, like he came right out of the source material. The sculpt works nice. The paint works nice. There's a little bit of a gap there at the neck, but that's because I couldn't get it to fully seat. He looks wonderful though. The sculpting on all the gold pieces looks nice. The sculpting here on this brooch is nice. The sculpting there is nice. The hair sculpt's good. The katana's nice. Nice large odachi. Very good looking figure. Even from a distance, the figure looks beautiful. I mean, he's going to look good on whatever display you put him on. As for size, he is one of the bigger figures in the collection. He is 8 1/4 inches tall. Not quite 1/10 scale, but definitely pushing a 1/10 scale, which it's not a bad thing necessarily. You know, bigger figures tend to look nicer in displays because they're more eye-catching. But, you know, I've always taken him as a little bit bigger. In comparison, let me show you how much bigger he is than a standard figure in this line. There's Veldora. He's not crazy big, but he's big enough. He's definitely big enough. He's noticeably quite a bit bigger. But again, that's not a problem. He looks really good. Banpresto's been knocking out of the park lately with these affordable but still really nice looking figures. And of course, you know, again, with it being a prize figure, there do have to be some corners cut here and there. Like there's no shading on this inner part of the robes. There's no shading on the outer parts of the robes. There's no shading up here or line work here on the ribbed parts of the collar. There's a bit of overspill here of the red onto the white. There's a little bit of a sculpting defect here on the finger. Let me go ahead and show you. There's a little bit of one there. A little bit here at the pinky too. This fits a little loose, but it's fine. The other hand looks fine. Again, it looks a little warped in spots, but it's fine otherwise. The scabbard looks good, despite having no hole or anything in the top. It looks good. This would have benefited quite a bit from some shading, though. He is lacking in shading, and he definitely needs it. But aside from missing some shading in places like the hair and on parts of the robe that would really look good, and all these gold parts really needing a wash, the metallics are done well. The usual beauty of banpresto metallics, they look really nice. So I can't complain too much. And again, for $30, you can't really expect a crazy amount. I know he's probably cheaper on certain websites, but still, if you're at a convention and you can support a local store or a local collector who's selling off things, give him some money. It's a good option. As long as it's affordable and at least $5 to $10 more. He's a good figure. He's great. Not really anything too disappointing. The lack of shading makes the figure look a little cheap in spots. The way the head has to assemble, where it has to peg into such a small keyhole at the top of the neck, is hard. Because, you know, there are times when the keyhole usually is cut a little bigger. It's a little too small. So I had to kind of wedge the head on there, and I bent one of the horns in the process of doing it. Almost snapped this horn off. So be warned. I don't know if it's a common thing across the entire line, but it might be an issue to look out for. Be careful. This arm's a separate piece that pegs in. It's fine. It keys in perfectly. The scabbard's a separate piece that pegs in. It keys in perfectly. Other than that, he's a solid lump of PVC, and he is heavy. I mean, he is about 8 ounces. He is substantial. But when, you know, his entire torso is one solid chunk of plastic, that's to be expected. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have a request. And if you want to support my stupidity, I have a coffee. Thanks. I'll see you guys in the next one.